Sa 6-pole dynamo, dynamo is, yan po, ibig sabihin po niyan, general, tawag dito, so general definition for generator and motor. So, ibig sabihin yan, so converts, so any electrical machine. Okay, so an electrical machine or a machine, okay, that converts, so mechanical energy to electrical energy. Okay, so or vice versa. Yan, so that is the definition of our dynamo. Okay, so and then si interpole naman, so yung definition po niyan, so yan po yung middle of two poles. Okay, gitna po siya ng dalawang poles. So nilalagay po yan in series of our armature winding. Okay, sa 6-pole dynamo with interpole, so requires 360 inductors on its armature with 3 turns per coil and 2 coil sides per slot. So question, so determine the number of coils, slots, and commutator parts. Okay, so tatandaan po natin, so kapag mayroon po tayong single turn, kasi ibig sabihin po ng single turn, so simplex. Okay, so in a single turn, okay, so also, pag wala pong binigay na multiplicity sa problem natin, okay, assume po natin na it is 1. Okay, so in a single turn coil, okay, so yung coil side, okay, ay parehas pa rin sa coil. Okay, or parehas din sa conductors. Okay, so therefore, from our number 7, so we can say that pare-parehas po yung values natin. Okay, so the number of coils, ayan, that is also equivalent to our number of slots. Okay, so again also, so this is for single turn coil. And pare-parehas po sila ng values. So number of commutator parts. Okay, so from here, isolve lang natin yung isa. So alam na natin lahat. Okay, yan. So isolve natin siguro si number of coils. Okay, so ang gagawin lang natin dito is unit analysis. As we can see dito, and so meron po tayong 3 turns per coil. So we have 3 turns per coil. Okay, so that is multiplied by the 2 coil sides. So sabi natin, so in a single turn, coil side is also equal to coil. So I can say that is also 2 coil per slot. Cancel out si turns. Cancel out si coil. Okay, and then cancel out din si coil dito. So therefore, we have 6 turns per slot. Okay, so from here, so pwede po nating masolve si slots. Si slots kasi ay Z. Okay, this one is the slots. Okay, so masosolve natin, so using unit analysis, so we have 360 inductors. Diba si inductors, that is also composed of number of turns. Okay, so pag wala pong binigay sa problem, so we will assume that 1 turn is also equivalent to 1 conductor or 1 inductors. So therefore, this is also 360 turns divided by 6 turns per slot. Okay, so meaning, so our answer there, so would be 60 slots. Okay, so from the choices, so 60 slots, so therefore, parehas lang din po yan ng 60 coils. Okay, and then also, parehas lang din po yan ng 60 commutator bars or segments. Okay, so from the choices, it is letter B. Okay, so 60, 60, 60. Kasi sama ko na rin po ito. So meron, sige, later on na lang siguro. Sige po. So you can take a screenshot of the solution. Okay, so next number. And so let's proceed on number 8. Okay, so when a generator is being driven at 1,200 RPM, the generated EMF is 230 volts. So question, what is the generated EMF? When the field flux is decreased by 10%, when the field speed remains unchanged. Okay, di ba? Sabi natin noon, so sa lahat po ng subjects, pag merong changes, so parang ito. Yan, so meron tayong 1 to RPM, so that then it suddenly remain unchanged. So ganun din, hinahanap may given tayong generated EMF, but hinahanap si second condition. Then ito may change din tayo sa flux. Okay? Di ba sabi natin, if that's the case, so isipin mo lagi ang solution mo would be ratio and proportion. Okay, so kaya mas maganda po kung na-determine natin kung anong subject. So yung isang problem. Kasi by that, so malalaman natin kung ano yung mga formula. Okay, so di ba sa ating generated EMF, so meron na ito po yung kinakailangan natin, okay, or importante sa generator. So we have the voltage and then the power rating po niya. Okay, so generated EMF, so ganito po siya kinukuha according to its construction. Okay, so this is Zipon over 68. And so inayos ko na po yung formula natin para at least mas madaling i-memorize, or you can have your mnemonics. Pwede mo rin siyang i-rearrange, no, since that is just multiplication. So pwede ring bonds. Okay, so kung saan ka mas madaling makamemorize. Okay, sige, define lang po natin to. So CZ, so this is the number of conductors. Again, so yung connection po nito ay series. Okay, kaya minumultiply lang po natin. Take note, number of conductors, hindi po yan number of turns. Okay, pag yung problem po natin nakalagay ay turn, so meron tayong conversion dito, pakitandaan. Okay, in one turn, so we have 2 conductors. So dapat conductors po yung nakalagay dyan. Conductors or slot, so wag lang pong number of turns. If the case is turn, convert. Okay, yung P natin, so alam na natin to, so this is the number of poles. So again, that must be even number. Alam na rin natin to, so this is the flux. Okay, so in Weber, syempre. Okay, and then ito, so this is the speed. So ito po yung pinag-aralan ninyo. Nung strength of material. So actually, yun lang po yung may direct effect na topic dito sa ating EE. Okay, kasi si generator, so meron po yung shaft, di ba? So dyan po natin nilalagay yung output natin. Ayan po, armature shaft. Okay, so di ba nung strength of material, so meron kayong topic na shaft. Okay, so yan po, CM. Then A, so this is the number of parallel paths. Okay? Ayan, so from the problem, so as we can see, ang nag-change lang po dyan, isang mga nag-change lang po dyan is yung mga variables, okay, na hindi according to construction. Okay, just like yung hindi nakukuha, depende sa construction niya. Parang ito si Z, nakukuha yan sa construction, kung ilang conductors. Ganon din si P. Ganon din si 60A. So therefore, that are constants. So ibig sabihin, si flux nagbabago kapag nagbabago yung EG natin. So ganon din si N. Okay, so yung mga sudden changes po dyan, so marami po yung factors. So minsan depende sa load, kung masyadong mabigat yung load. Okay, or minsan depende rin sa mga losses po natin. Okay, so but in general, so we can say that the generated EMF is directly proportional to the flux multiplied by the speed. Okay, so therefore, by ratio and proportion, okay, so ganyan po lagi, no? So kahit anong subjects, basta mayroon po tayong sudden changes. Okay, or condition 1, condition 2, so always use ratio and proportion. Okay, so from here, so we can have EG2 divided by EG1. So this is equivalent to the flux 2. So divided by the flux 1 times N2 divided by N1. Okay, so substitute. So given naman po lahat. So ang hinahanap ay EG2. This is divided by 230 volts. So this is equivalent to Okay, decrease by. So, di ba pag sinabi natin decrease by, change po yan, no? Okay? Kaya para makuha yung new value, so that is 1 or the original minus yung decrease niya. Okay, basta may nakita na decreased by, so minusan mo ka ng 1. Pero pag decrease 2, yun na po yung value. No need to subtract by 1. Okay, ganun din pag increase 2 or increase by. Okay? Ayan, so pag may word na increase 2, so yun na yung new value. Pag increase by, so dadagdagan mo pa ng 1. Okay, so this is flux 1 divided by flux 1. Flux 1 will cancel out. Multiplied by, so our speed at the second condition, sabi niya unchanged. Okay, we will assume na 1. Unchanged, no? So kahit huwag mo nang ilagay yung 1, 2. Since 1, 2 over 1, 2 is also 1. 230 times 0.90 or 1 minus 0.10. So answer there would be 207 volts. Okay, letter B. Okay, so ito po yung gamitin pwede natin gamitin na ratio and proportion equation for the generated EMF. Okay, sige. So that is number 8. Okay, next one. So number 9. So formula based lang po ito, si DC generator. Okay, yung first topics natin. Okay, number 9. Okay, so separately excited generator. So mamaya na lang natin i-define, no, kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng separately excited generator. So pag nasa circuit analysis na tayo. Has no load terminal voltage of 230 volts when driven at 12 RPM with the field current set to 10 amps. So neglecting saturation. So ibig sabihin po yan, okay, so yung loss po sa flux natin. Find the speed in RPM. So that generated voltage is 200 volts with the field current constant at 10 amperes. Ganun po ulit, no? So meron siyang different cases or sudden change. So meaning, so we will use ratio and proportion. Okay, again, just like number 8. Okay, ang pagkakaiba lang po natin dito is wala tayong binigay na flux, pero may binigay tayong field current. Okay, di ba nung ating, so nung discussion nyo po ng DC circuits part 3 and 4, so na-explain po sa inyo. Okay, di ba, pag meron tayong turns of wire, okay, so tapos pag meron tayong kuryente dito, okay, magpapass through tayo ng kuryente, so magkakaroon tayo ng flux. Okay, so again, same concept with the generator. Okay, ito naman, sa field winding naman po ito. Okay, so therefore, so we can say that, okay, the field current, so the field current is directly proportional, so field ISH na lang, field winding, is directly proportional to the flux. Okay, so ibig sabihin, so kung ano man po yung ratio ng shunt field natin, ganun na rin po yung ratio ng flux natin. Okay, so ibig sabihin, so pwede rin po nating palitan, okay, yung formula natin as ISH and then N. So again, so depende po sa problem. So you can use this if the given is flux. But if the given is field current, okay, so pwede nyo rin pong gamitin ito. Okay, so using ratio and proportion, so substitute. Diretso na natin. So ang hinahanap ay speed at the second condition. So we have EG2, it is 200. So divided by EG1, that is 230. So this is equivalent to, so yung shunt natin, sabi natin ay constant. So parehas lang natin. So 10 over 10. Okay, times the unknown speed. So divided by N1. Okay, it is 1,200 RPM. Okay, so shift solve. So N to there, that is equivalent to, so we have 1,043.48 RPM. Okay, so answer there is letter B. As we can see, habang bumabagal yung ikot ng ating shaft or ng ating generator, so syempre, bumababa din yung voltahe natin. Or vice versa. Okay, that is letter B. So kaya very important na pag mayroon tayong mga makina, syempre meron tayong mga maintenance. Okay, so cleaning, ganyan. So, oils and so on. Parang sa mga sasakyan din natin. Okay, sige. So, that is number 9. So, next one. Let's solve number 10. Okay, so what is the voltage induced in the armature? So, yan po yung pangalan na natin. Okay, so yan yung EG. The voltage induced in the armature. So, marami po yung pangalan. Open circuit voltage of the armature. So, voltage of the generator, ganyan. Okay, so yan po yung mga names, different names ni EG. Okay, so winding of a 4-pole wave-wound DC machine having 728 active conductors and running at 16 RPM. So the flux per pole is 30 milliwebers. So kung malilito dito so yan po yung default name talaga ng flux. So naka-per pole po yan. So wag ka na po mag-multiply ulit ng P. Okay, i-follow mo na lang kagad yung formula ng Zipon over 68. Okay, yan po talaga yung default. Okay, naka-per pole po kasi siya. Okay, so anyway, so again, formula EG. So this is equivalent to Zipon over 68. Okay, direct sub. So check na lang natin yung given. So J is conductors. Okay, 728. Okay, yung ating connection wave. So ibig sabihin, so yung ating parallel paths, syempre we will use the wave formula, which is 2M. Okay, so 728 multiplied by number of pole, 4. Multiplied by the number of flux, we have 30 milliweber. So 30 times 10. Okay, naka-weber na, so okay na po. Times the speed must be in RPM, so also okay. Divided by 60. So multiplied by parallel paths. Again, this is twice of the multiplicity. So again, so since wala pong binigay na multiplicity, we will assume 1. Okay, so yan, diretso po. Okay, direct substitution sa formula natin. So basta alam mo lang yung formula, so masasolve mo na yung generated EMF natin. 30 times 10 to the negative 3 times 1/6, so divided by 60 times 2. Okay, answer there is 1,164.8 volts. Okay, that is letter C. Okay, so yan, paki-screenshot. So pag ang hinahanap or pag ang binigay na winding ay lap, magka-cancel na yung P dito. Okay, ganun din po, no? So pag walang binigay na type of armature winding natin, so i-assume po natin ay lap winding. Parang yung number 11. So what is the maximum voltage generated in a drum armature? So not literally drum po yan, drum shape kasi siya. Okay, kaya sinabing drum armature. Okay, cylindrical in shape. Okay, so with concentrated winding, so ibig sabihin yan ay walang loss sa winding natin, concentrated. Okay, so consisting of 300 series conductors in each path. Okay, the armature used in 1,200 RPM. Each conductor cuts twice through a field of 1.5 times 10 raised to 6 lines of force per revolution. Okay? Ayan, so ang hinahanap natin ulit dito ay voltage. Okay, so again, pag wala pong binigay na winding, so we will assume lap winding. Okay, ulitin ko po, pag walang binigay na, so wala tayong nabasang type of winding po dyan, so we will assume lap winding. So still, so we will use formula. EG is equivalent to Zipon. Okay, at lap. And so Zipon over 68. Okay, so kapag lap windings, ito ay multiplicity times your number of pole. Okay, so therefore, magka-cancel out na yung P tsaka P dito. Okay, so substitute. So EG now, this is equivalent to Z. So number of conductors, okay na. Okay, flux. Okay, naka-lines. So later on, we will convert that one, no? So we will multiply 10 to the negative 8 as your conversion factor. from lines to Weber. Okay, the speed there, so RPM, okay na po, 1,200 divided by 60. So walang binigay ulit na multiplicity, so we will assume simplex. Okay, so again, conversion times 10 to the negative 8. So we have Weber per line. Okay, naka-lines po kasi ito. Okay, so also pag maximum voltage, okay, we will convert to pi. Okay, because also of this one. So force per revolution kasi. Okay, kaya po tayo nag-multiply ng 2 pi. Okay, or tatanda na lang. So pag sinabi nating maximum voltage, okay, naka per revolution po siya. Okay, so at max voltage, naka per revolution. Di ba, there are 2 pi rods in 1 rev. Magka-cancel. Yung rev, tsaka yung rev. Okay, so kaya yung makukuha dyan, volts per revolution. Okay, so yun po. So yun na lang natandaan. Basta maximum voltage, multiply 2 pi. And then also, so we will multiply 1 up. Why? Okay, so sabi niya dito, so each conductor cuts twice. Okay, so kumbaga yung conductor natin, so nagdi-deliver siya ng flux in 2 directions. Let's say ito yung conductor natin, bibigay siya ng flux doon, tsaka dito. Okay, so ibig sabihin, so yung generated EMF din natin ay mahati din. Okay? Ayan. So from here, so we will multiply 1 half. Okay, sige, solve po natin. Then also, makikita rin natin po sa choices, no? So pag hindi mo na yan minultiply ng 1 half, so let's try. 1.5 times 10 raised to 6. So this is multiplied by 1, 2. And then this is divided by 6. Okay, so and then this is 60. Times 10 to the negative 8. And then times 2 pi. Ayan. Okay, kung walang 1 half yan, so sa choices, wala rin po. 565. Okay, so we must multiply or divide 2. Okay, answer there would be 282.74 volts. Okay, so the approximate answer there is letter A. So may 283 dyan, so yun yung mas accurate. But since wala, so that will be our answer. Okay, so that is number 11. And so again, so ito lang po yung tatandaan, so EG. Okay, and then dapat yung units din natin ay tama. So lalong-lalo na po yung connection ng windings natin. So pag wala pong binanggit sa problem, assume lap winding.